Good morning, SB. Out here looking at, I saw a INDO popping back up there. Yeah, saw INDO popping up there. JWN. I think there was another one. Was this Nordstrom? Yeah, this was Nordstrom. JWN, and then the high floats. I really don't see anything moving out there too well. Ford is getting the most attention in the high floats. Daily chart right at that 200 moving average. Kind of dipped down through it the other day. But yeah, that's nothing. I think I'm gonna be watching INDO today. Seems like what can get the most love, and it's very low float. But yeah, that's pretty much all I'll be doing on INDO is watching, cause this thing, it kind of moves like was it DWAC when it first began, or not DWAC, SOPA. SOPA. Just a slow grind up. And then all of a sudden it just boomed down for no reason. But INDO has not gotten any more news though. Other than that initial news where they found oil in one of their wells, they never said if any companies are looking to invest in them or anything. Like, I need some kind of reason. All I do know from their past chart history is they like giving back profits. And actually, if you look at it, this little 1243 level that it finally broke over and keeps playing around, it's done that before. And ended up back at $4 or $5 every time. So we shall see. What's up, Lightning Rick? Ben was telling me about all the crypto plays that's been happening in these last couple of days. I just got my Coinbase I guess cleared. It was locked up. Like they had restricted my account. I couldn't take any trades or anything. And I was like, man. So I called them and they took it off. But yeah, it was locked up for a while. So now I can trade with Coinbase. And I gotta kind of educate myself a little bit more on those swaps. But yeah, be looking over there as well. Now I already have cryptocurrency, but I haven't been day trading cryptocurrency or anything like that. All right. So right now, let's jump over here. China moves to secure commodities rocked by the Ukraine war. How will you day trade crypto? You can day trade it on Coinbase. Coinbase has a trading exchange or whatever, and they offer a lot of coins. That's one thing I do know with anything that you're going to trade on, it needs to offer as much exposure to coins as possible. And Coinbase is one of those things that does that. Um, I can actually let me see. Give me one sec. Coinbase. All right, so here's a link to Coinbase there. Free sign up. And one thing I do like about Coinbase is you can they have a learn to earn system as well, where you can earn cryptos without putting any money in. So basically they have like an education center where you go out there and let's say they have some kind of new coin that supports um speeding up transactions. You can actually learn about that and get paid crypto for reading an article or watching a video or whatever, and that goes into your Coinbase wallet. So you can actually build a portfolio without putting any money in, which is one thing that I like about Coinbase. Um, I I just gotta get, man. I was talking to Ben about all the wallets and stuff he has set up, man. Ben's got so much stuff on the crypto side. I'm like, I don't know, man. I gotta reconfigure my life to get that kind of stuff set up. But it just takes a little bit of time in educating yourself in the digital currencies, and why not get paid to do it, right? Get paid to learn. All right, so yeah, nothing else looking too dangerous over here. All right, stock futures pair gains with crude tops 110. Gold falls from near 13-month high as COMEX volume spikes. Russian banks out in the cold as the EU unveils swift sanctions. Let's see, maybe that will be in the future for our great grandkids. Nah, man, cryptos once you get into them. And the thing is, it's not some kind of big learning curve. You know, if you have knowledge of the stock market, you can almost think about cryptos. First of all, they trade. I don't think they ever close. Yeah, cryptos never close. So they almost trade, 24/7. And all you're doing is just investing in projects that you believe in. So a project in cryptos isn't like a company, like in the stock market. You can have a project. Let's say if you have a business that does, um, let's say accounting work, and you have a project in your building that you want to fund. Let's say if you want to build a new section onto your building or something like that, and you set up a coin or a token for your investors so that they can invest with crypto into your project, right? But the power of crypto comes from the swap. So, how many other coins can your coin be swapped out with? Can it be swapped out with Bitcoin? Can it be swapped out with Ethereum? So, investors that invest in you can take those profits and swap them out for, let's say, Bitcoin or Ethereum or whatever else, and they can take them into other ecosystems. So, the ecosystem is basically just the backbone of any level one crypto. So you have like Bitcoin is a backbone, Ethereum is a backbone, and a lot of you can tell which ones are the backbones by their strength and their price. Some of the, I mean, now some of the backbones aren't as expensive, but they're holding up a lot of coins on them. A lot of coins are tied to their lifeline. But yeah, it's just read a little bit, educate yourself, and you know, take the dive, man. Take the dive. You don't have to invest anything. Educate before you invest, or educate with Coinbase and get paid to educate yourself without having to invest. Good morning, One Life. One Life, tell SB about your crypto venture. You know, One Life's been in the crypto. He bought Bitcoin or whatever, and is looking for Bitcoin to get to $1 million. Yeah, I know I don't talk about cryptos a lot, but I do read up on it. Ben has helped me a lot to kind of educate myself because at first, man, I came from options to stocks and then cryptos. I was like, man, I don't know. But Ben just kept, showing me stuff, and I was like, okay, okay, that makes sense. So got a little portfolio set up, and it's just sitting over there. And I want to get some of it into staking so I can get some interest on that as well. But I'm just diversifying my portfolio as much as I can, from real estate to crypto to stocks, whatever I can. Lightning Rick says POWW. SB asked, is it possible for Bitcoin to get to 1 million? I mean, with the way things are going, I don't know. I really think it can, especially if it starts to overshadow other tangible currencies like the dollar or something like that. I just see that it has that potential. Bitcoin is a weird one, but it's hindsight is 2020. We can wake up and it can be up there, and we be like, oh, I missed it. And, it does. It's almost like trading a stock that it's like trading a new idea, really, because Bitcoin isn't. I mean, it's been out for years, but not as long as the dollar, and it's already caught up to the dollar's value. You can shop with Bitcoin. I know a lot of stores around here, Walmart and uh Best Buy and even Kroger, I think, accepts cryptos now. So, and they have their now Coinbase has their own debit card as well, and they'll pay you in crypto for using their debit card. And the good thing is you can choose the crypto that you get paid. They have a little list where you can choose, and I think it takes about maybe a couple weeks to get a card, and it works like a credit card, but I mean you can use it interchangeably with the credit card like I do, because my credit card gives me points as well. So I really don't spend too much money that I don't get money back on. Yeah, yeah, One Life. That's what I was saying. It can be more of an investment than just something that you day trade. Wheat soars to 14-year high as Russia invasion chokes trade. So I know the futures players are probably going to be on to wheat. Let me write that down. Ben will probably be in, Ben's been trading futures. He might want to look over there at wheat. And that was an hour ago. So wheat. Actually, wheat 14-year high. Maybe something good to go short and long on. Let's see, Citigroup sets new profitability target in bid to win. Fitbit recalls over 1 million ionic smartwatches over burn injury risk. What? Oh, Fitbit about to take a ooh, Fitbit about to get hit. They burning people. Let me continue to read. Lightning Rick said POWW on Fox this morning today announced that Richard Childress, a member of AMMO Inc. board of directors, is scheduled to appear on Fox and Friends, Fox national news channel. Okay. One Life exposure to Bitcoin, yes. I think it'll take a generation or two before we know the actual value in them. And SB says, yeah, I've been hearing 2030 mass adoption. One Life says, I have issues with crypto being oversaturated, which I feel in short and midterm is a deterrent. And then SB says, saw a YouTube clip of someone, I think it looked like Walmart using XRP to buy some goods. He was using one of those cryptos cards. Yeah. Yeah, a lot more cards are coming out. And I just don't know which one is the most profitable because the cards are good. They pay you crypto, but then you can also stake your crypto. And some of these stakings are ridiculous. Like it's like, man, you gotta do your research, man. Do your research. Now, me, I am into gaming. I like cryptos that pay for gaming. Pay me to just, play a game. I got NFTs right now in a wallet. I think I got like maybe around 200 dollars worth of NFTs, and I can just sell them. And I didn't put any money in. I just play the game. That's it. I'm okay. I will, instead of playing like a phone game that doesn't pay, hey, flip up some kind of crypto game and get paid, and then swap it for something that I want, like Bitcoin or Ethereum. So I never had to put money in. Because like One Life, I am skeptical. I am like a deer out in the woods. If you've ever seen a deer in the woods, how cautious they are, that's me. That's me all the way. What was that? Lightning Rick says POWW wants to donate 1,000,000 rounds to Ukraine. Let's go look at POWW. Look at them getting on up there. Well, they've been going up for a while, but let me go look at the news on them. All right, Richard Childress, 17 hours ago, offers to donate 1,000,000 rounds. That looks nice. And then AMMO announces preferred stock dividend. I wonder what that dividend is going to be looking like. A leading vertically integrated producer of high performance ammunition components company's 8.75 series cumulative redeemable perpetual preferred stock as of a close of business on February received a cash dividend equal to 54 cents per Series A preferred stock share. The cash dividend will be paid on March 15th. So 54 cents per share. Or did I do that right? 54 cents per Series A preferred stock share. Yeah, I didn't see any kind of IPOs opening up today or anything else that I really just saw that I was interested in. I was just kind of gonna watch INDO die today, and I haven't seen any other earnings plays that I like. Yesterday was so painful for me, man, because not even because of the loss. It's because I was in the profit twice. I was in the profit on the first day, up 115, and then I was in the profit 80, 90 bucks during the stream. And I just didn't take profit, man. But it happens. The beginning of the month, I'm gonna be looking for more plays like that. Cause I mean the idea was correct. It just didn't go as far. It didn't meet my greedy expectations. That's all. Because I was greedy. And also, I didn't realize that the my just it was a stupid entry as well. I didn't realize that the earnings call on Zoom was in the aftermarket and not the pre-market. So I was like, man, this thing's trading great. Like the other day when I was watching it, we were watching at 125 level. I was like, man, this thing's trading great. But that afternoon in the aftermarket was the drop, and it dropped big. So definitely was kind of like a stupid play to be in that drop. I mean, it was a $600 drop, but I ended up just taking a $172 loss on it, and I was like, well, better than the 600, better than the 600. So I'll cut the loss. Good morning, GD. Let's jump back over here to the scans. We're still looking at pretty much the same scans. INDO, JWN. SoFi was that loan company that's kind of been going flat. Ford, Rio, AMD, just a lot of stuff, man. No, One Life. That drop wasn't a warning sign. That drop I shouldn't have never been in. I was looking to buy after the earnings came out. If I would have waited, I could have bought at the 110 because I saw the drop. It dropped to 110 and came back up to 130. So, I should have I just missed that data point. And doing that cost me even more, really. Because I could have got a low buy down there in the aftermarket at the 110s. But yeah, it happens. Not a killer, an account killer. So good morning, Daniel B Plus. You got a new name. What in the world? Daniel B, I know you got at least 25 accounts. I know you do. At least. Daniel B is a multiplexity of people. Who needs to be killed? Just tell me. Man, if I need your services, I will let you know, man. Boy. But yeah, we're gonna see. We have about coming into 5 minutes to the bell. JNW ripped up from the 19 all the way up here to the 27, but I just don't like the way this thing is moving. It is not pretty. Yeah. It's no good for me. And then INDO came up here to this previous resistance level. Had a high of INDO on at the 1370 and is now pulling back. And then the SPY continues to hold that 430 up, but it is going flat in a range here. Still on that nice downtrend there. You can see it on the 4-hour. If we look on the SPY daily chart, we can see that it has been in this range. It hit the top 460 and now finding a new top at the around that 440 area. So not looking great. Wait a minute, what just happened? I meant to put a price line there. And then has a bottom down here of the 410 that it got down to. Okay. Daniel B says Daniel B says I already have killed a few people in YouTube chats. And then Daniel B says energy stocks will be interesting to watch. Energy stocks. So let's see. Are there any energy stocks up right now? Eric was one that was dipping. I think Eric is an energy stock. Um I think it is. I don't know. CMCSA, Truist Securities. So we will see. If y'all see anything, we can add it to the watch list here around the open. First thing I'll have my eyes on is INDO. And then we'll see what these other ones want to do as well. Daniel B said BTU. Let's jump back over here to Street Smart. INDO. Yeah, I just don't trust INDO. I don't know what it is about it. It just every single day, even though it grinds higher, I just don't trust it and don't like the movements. I just feel like it can dump at any time. One minute left. INDO getting a nice little pop up there. Ooh, getting shorted at that $13 is looking like that spot for it. 13 is becoming their resistance. Yeah, INDO is it's got sentiment on energy though, because they found oil in one of their wells like a couple weeks ago, but I haven't heard any more news on it, so I think it's gonna get destroyed. I haven't heard any companies inquiring about it, any companies investing, going out there drilling, so I just don't see a reason for it to continue up on sentiment. Daniel B and One Life are talking about BTU. It's at the 1950 right now. Has this top of the 1997. So it's only 40 cents away from the top there. What's up, Lori? I see CYRN popping up there very, very quickly there. CYRN as well. We have opened Watching CRN and INDO looking like it's already going down a little bit. CYRN. INDO threw a hefty wick down there to the 12-13, so it's going to be another wicky day for it. No news on the day. Also, let's look at what the SPY is doing out here. SPY came up, got a intraday high of the 432 for now. Maybe a little bit of resistance if it can't press through that. And then the previous spot was the 430. So can it stay above the 430 here? DWAC heading north, and then Lori called out IMPP. IMPP and DWAC. DWAC definitely heading on up there. DWAC's always scary. IMMP. Any news on IMMP? Oh, it's energy stock. Okay. Energy stock moves. DWAC. Did DWAC have news today? DWAC. Most searched tickers on Benzinga, the SPY, Tesla, Nvidia, and DWAC doesn't have any. I see calls on DWAC. People still thinking it's going to go up, so people still purchasing calls. DWAC getting a nice topping tail there. BTU did cross over 20. Like One Life had said, if it can get over $20 and hold. This was the, let's see, this little flat top here of 1988. Maybe a little bit of support. How well does this thing follow the market though? Let's go check that beta. BTU has a beta value of 1.13. So it can be quite volatile here. Quite volatile. The SPY, did it get back up? Nope. Did not make it back over those highs right there at the 432 and coming down to the 430. Okay. BTU. So it's holding that 20 right there, but it needs to form like a little bit of consolidation above that 20. What happened to INDO? Kind of just lost this volume there. CYRN lost itself as well, dumping on down. AG, that's a silver company, dumping on down as well. Okay. IMPP still making moves up. It has a pre-market high of wow, it's getting up to it quick. 195 going up to $2. Put that resistance up there. Yeah, it might break that resistance here. Let's see what it does at that resistance. Getting up there. 195. 195. Do they want it? Do they want it through the 2? Almost made it. That kind of looked like Zoom yesterday. It almost made it. Just started struggling. Got to see those 195s pack in soon. Don't want to see this bid start dropping. It's the biggest mover out of the open though, up 7%, 7% from the open. DWAC back down, so it lost $3 there, back down to the 96. INDO trying to stay green here, trying to pull a red to green move. This thing is taking a lot of time to break here. Being this cheap, it needs to go. Have 49,000 shares out here on the bid and still not pushing through. That's insane. 50,000 shares. I don't know if that's a short or a long position there, but that's a lot of shares right there. And it does not look like it's getting knocked down. Okay, there's 49, still right there at 50. Yep, okay. That was a short position. 50,000 shares just sitting there holding it down. Okay, let's go down to what's the next thing? JWN 24 up to 25. Making a nice little rip there. BTU back under the 20s, came back down to this support, but not holding up those 20s just yet. It may do it later on in the day. INDO did break this this little high, but is struggling to get to these other highs here. 1360 and then 1328. Let's see what you're trying to do out here, SPY. Okay. SPY looking back upwards for that the break of this high, if possible. Struggling to hold this body up though. 432.42. Will that become resistance? 432.42 becoming resistance there. And it's at kind of like the midway point of this little channel here. The intraday low is a 431.93 though. So I'm thinking we're going to see it through that point at some time today. IMMP still struggling here. Still has not went back up there. So I don't know if it has it in it to go back up there. I think it's going to get some downwards movement first. That 50,000 shares up there has to get bought through. 190 holding there a little bit. Everything else kind of going red. Do we see anything else up here on the scans? Nothing looking interesting as of yet. Yeah, so we're watching the top stuff. DWAC forming a huge downward push. Did find a bottom here at the 95. Going red on the day. Can it hold green on the day? Coming back, pulling a red to green move right there. Will it be able to hold though? Not even a million shares traded on it yet. But that pre-market high did get blown back down. So the 97.30 was the high there. Okay, IMPP finally ripped through that 2. So ripped through $2 right there. That was a nice little 95 out to the 204. What was that rip? Almost 10 cents. Yeah, 10 cents right there on that rip out. Can it continue over 2 and hold the 2s? Up 12%. So it is the biggest mover as of now. Look at this 4-hour chart. It had quite a nice dip down. I wonder will it find any kind of resistance up here at the 225. 225 level where it got sold off before. Coming back under the 2s once again. 2s becoming a problem. JNW getting some nice rips out of there. A whole $2 right there. Well, I guess since the open, yeah, that's still about $2. $24.50 up to the 26. Almost $2. INDO is another one that is breaking through these resistance levels one by one, but these candles are getting smaller and smaller though, so not looking great. $2 back up here again. $206, $207. I'm thinking 225 is going to be a spot where it's going to implode if it does get up to 225, and it's going to have to do a pullback under this 225 before it breaks it. So let's draw that as resistance out here. $209, $208, $210 right there. Can we get up to that 225? I know the shorts are going to be looking there as well. I know they are. The SPY did end up getting over that resistance level, blowing through that resistance level. So, wow, got a big move through that resistance level up to the 434s. DWAC almost to 1 million shares traded, getting some pops and drops here. That's some big pops right there. Look at that, 96.77 up to the 97. That's $1. That you can lose $1 so quick on this one. Okay, back down to $2 on IMPP. I would like to see a test of that 225 today and see how it pulls back off of that on IMPP since it is an energy stock. CYRN. Did you have any news on the day? Nope. Cybersecurity. Okay. DWAC back up to that 97 point, but I just don't like the way it's popping around like it's doing. CYRN getting a big pop out of there. I literally just clicked on this one and clicked off. And look how much it's giving back in that area. Up to the 710s, back down to the 679 just that quick. Yep, that don't look nice. Okay, IMPP. It's got a lot of work to do to get to that 225, but the question is, can it hold over that 225 though? That was a previous dump spot, and it looks like a previous dump spot back here as well. Got up to the 225 and then bloop. So be careful around that 225 area because it's dumped there twice already in the last couple of months. All right. INDO finding a little bit more resistance up there at the $13. BTU is back above that and holding that $20 level there. So we got two tested bottoms at the 1975 for BTU. If IMPP starts to fail, then we should see some of these other ones, something else take the lead. $24. This one continuing to get up as well. This is Nordstrom. This is a retail clothing company. Nordstrom, basically, they had good earnings and they said that they wasn't going to do any kind of, I think, markdowns or something like that because they're not struggling or anything. But I don't know. We'll see what they want to do over the next couple of weeks. They did gap up from 19 up to the $27 and then came down to the 24 and now trying to get back up to that aftermarket high. So we'll see about that. IMPP coming on back down, just hovering above that $2 level. Okay, BTU again coming down to test this 1969 level. Daniel B says, you like Nordstrom? Very good store. Yeah. Yeah, Nordstrom is definitely getting that love today, though. Full $2 move out here. still going. Definitely moving dollars on this one though. It may actually take the lead here if IMPP fails. It's up 35%, up 6% since the open. So we'll see what this pullback wants to do. Long IMPP at 205, Donnell says. Got this top here of the 212s. See if it can go ahead and pump through that top. The 15-minute looks good. Let's see, the hour chart looks good. 4-hour chart looks good. So, we just kind of gotta watch and wait. The higher time frames still do look like it wants to go up a little bit more. Right around that 205 level right there. So I'm guessing your backstop is the $2. And risking that $2 there. Looking like it's getting a little bit of love again. Getting up there. Yeah, you got small starter and $2 support. Yeah, that's pretty good risk. 5-cent risk. Let me jump back over here to Nordstrom real quick. Let me see if this thing's gonna go ahead and knock through those levels of the 210. See 16,000 shares out here at the 206. Disappeared at the 206. 20,000 shares, 19,000 shares at the 205. Disappeared. So are they spoofing the numbers here? Because I'm seeing big numbers appear and then disappear. Or are they getting filled on to the short side? 10,000 shares there at 203. Okay, not seeing those big orders anymore. Looks like they all disappeared. So let's see if we can go ahead and push back through the 208. Everything coming back green now. The SPY still green. INDO is kind of holding in this level here. Probably gonna get quite spicy. Silver is coming on back through as well. DWAC had a nice hop back up there. 96 up to the 97s. SPY, BTU. BTU held that $20 level there. Top is the 2034. Got a little top there. It might go ahead and push clean through that thing. 2030s. Trying to make a decision on what it wants to do. IMPP push back up to this top. We know most breakouts end up failing on lower price ranges, so it did get this breakout. Now the question is, can it hold here? Or where will it pull back to? Because most breakouts down here fail. And this would be a breakout of a flat top. So let's just watch it. The good thing about knowing that most breakouts fail is also most breakouts come back and get retested too. So we'll see how much this thing wants to dump if it can stay above this $2 level. So just give it a second. As long as it holds above that 2, you should be golden. Let it pull back and then retry that level. Holding this level. There it is. There's some buying coming in right above this level. $215, $225 though is gonna be that spot that I have right there locked in. $225. Got about 10 cents away from it. Let's see if we can get that pop up there. Looking for 220 break. Yeah. Okay, coming back down a little bit. BTU up to the 2030s there. So definitely holding above that 20 level. DWAC broke 100. Oh my goodness. DWAC got an absolute rip. 96, that's a $4 rip right there on DWAC. Ripping over 100 there on DWAC. Wow. That is a 97 up to 101 or $102. That 100 gonna become a little bit of resistance for it. Let's see where this thing wants to dip back down to. I was talking to Ben yesterday. He said, man, I think this thing's gonna go to 100 tomorrow. I was like, I don't know. We'll see. Looks like it went to 100. Okay, let's go back and look at IMPP. Holding on this level right here, but it needs to go. It's taking a lot of time. It needs to go ahead and get through that 215 and stop playing. $20,000 shares there at the 213. 18,000 shares at the 210, 12,000 shares at the 209. So you got some areas down here where people have some positions. I don't know if those are short positions or long positions, but there's some pretty good size under this thing. DWAC came on back down to 99. Big old pullback from the 101 down to the 98. Very, very speculative stock. You can tell by the volume on this thing, almost zero volume, moving up $5. The SPY is also coming back down as well. Let's see. That original point that I had drew right here is the 432. Came up here and found a little bit of resistance at the 434s. So we'll also see what that wants to do. IMPP did end up coming back down a little bit, but has not broken down the 2. So now will something else become that stock? 203s. Just hanging around that 205 level. But on the higher time frames, the 4-hour and the 1-hour, it still looks like it has room to go up. So, you know, you gotta just make your decision what you want to trust. These lower time frames that look kind of iffy, or the higher time frames. BTU ended up going up some more off of that $20 level, breaking out of this little range that it tried to hold. So let's see, what is this? 20 up 40 cents there. JNW all the way up. Look at this thing. Came up here, found a little top, had a fake breakout at the 26.50. Let's see if it can consolidate up here. INDO still looking questionable here. Hasn't done anything crazy. You exited on IMPP, no patience or trust. Let's see where it is now. It's still at that 205 level. Yeah, it's looking like it's a pivot area, but those higher time frames, what will win out? The higher time frames or the VWAP? If it cracks the VWAP, will retail traders say, oh no, oh no? VWAP is literally at the 202.08. So if it cracks that, will retail traders give up on it? Because there's a lot of other stuff moving here. DWAC is back up to well, it was holding 100 just shortly, but kind of lost it. But let's see, what can we get a cascade effect here on the break of VWAP? Will retail traders absolutely dump at VWAP? Let's see. Oh boy. VWAP breaking. Retail traders selling their positions. They're jumping. Yup. Let's see if we can get some more. Let's see if it'll go ahead and break down this 199 fully. Coming on down there. Come on. Get that push. All right, so we're probably going to see a new #1 stock on the day once this one pushes on down through that 190 level. It's only 9 cents away. You saw how quickly it lost all of those gains, though, from the 214 all the way down here to the 199. Exactly, Donnell. Took too long to uptrend. Definitely looking spicy right there. Let's jump back over here to BTU real quick. BTU with the 2050. Just floating around that 2050 area. Nice slow mover throughout the day, moving up. JWN. Woo, JWN got sold at that level I just put in there, didn't it? I literally saw this. I saw the fake breakout right there at the 2653. And wow, wow, wow. Nordstrom giving its pullback finally. Still green on the day though. Has a bottom down here of the $24 on Nordstrom. Let's see, put some support down here. $24. And also let's start finding support and resistance on these other ones as well. So we know the previous level that it had some luck in was the 185 level. We'll see if it cracks that down on IMPP 180s. And BTU, well, it's already levels drawn there. Nordstrom going on down as well. DWAC down to 98. Is the SPY dumping as well, is my question. So the previous level that this one was holding at was the 96. We'll see how DWAC holds that support of the 96. And let's see, INDO also dumping. So let me see what's going on with the SPY. SPY did come down a bit, looking quite heavy here. This is almost the identical move on JWN. Look at that move, and then look at this chart. Almost the same exact move, identical. Okay. Okay, so IMPP, they did give up at that VWAP break, man. They gave up. That bad boy, the previous level that it was holding was the 185, but at this point, with retail traders giving up on it like this, you have to let it consolidate around this 185, not just touch it and bounce. I really thought it could get up to that 225, but it didn't have the push though. Okay. BTU continuing to do breakouts up here. 2061 is the next level of resistance. JWN finding a little bottom here at the 25s. But it's got to pull back quite a bit though for it to certify over the 24. Sicilian, I look away for a second and up 15 bucks on IMPP, and then next thing I know I lose $8. Man, IMPP, man, you gotta watch those. You can't just buy those and go away, man. Can't look away. You gotta be, because these, once they crack VWAP, you gotta understand, most people learning to start trading trade with indicators. So the cheaper the stock, those people are gonna aim at those cheap stocks. And when they break something like VWAP, people are quick to hit that not buy button, but the sell button. Quick. They're like, uh-oh, they told me that breaking VWAP's bad. And then you'll see that sell off. So you just wait it out, because it is still an energy stock, I believe, on IMPP, but you know, just gotta wait, be patient. CYRN getting on back down there. And I don't mean wait and be patient if you're holding it. I mean wait and be patient for the entry. A good entry on a stock like that. BTU. Okay, JWN. So 2650 is becoming a little bit of resistance. I'm gonna wait for a nice little drop on this one. I'll be watching this one hard because Nordstrom isn't just some kind of knockoff company. It's a pretty good company. So, you know, and their earnings were definitely good. Matter of fact, speaking of, let's go look at those earnings and stuff. JWN. Nordstrom stock jumps on Q4 earnings. Nordstrom stock is soaring. That was 44 minutes ago. Nordstrom Ross rally as retailers echo Target's upbeat outlook and Q4 crush. So all of this good news around it. Just wait on that dip. Any other earnings coming up? We got Snowflake. Let's see, Dollar Tree. I don't really like Dollar Tree. I rather Dollar General's better to me, but don't see anything else towards the top of this list. So, all right. Yeah, so if it can come down around this 24 area, 20, yeah, just start testing this area between 20 and maybe what's the halfway point here? 27 was the high and it started down here at the 19. Let's calculate the midpoint on this big candle. So 27, 29 minus, what's this spot on? 19.29. $8. So 27.29 minus $8 would be a pullback roughly around that $20 area, but that will be a long pullback. What? Wait. I did something wrong. Oh, I didn't divide by 2. I didn't look for the midpoint. My bad. 27.29 minus. So it'll be a $4 drawback. That's my fault. Minus 4 would be 23.29. So 23.29 will be where I'm looking at this one. Draw our support. 23.29 for a little bit of a pullback there, and then want to definitely come under that 23 level. So yeah, looking for the 50% retracements into these levels, and I'll be looking around this 23 area for maybe a possible entry today. I don't know about today. I might have to give it some time. We'll have to see what the SPY does. The SPY is actually dropping back down to the 430s as well. So got to be kind of careful with this, with the entry on this one, but it does look good. So I'm definitely going to keep that on the watch. DWAC back up to 100, back over 100. Let's see. One life, one chance. Are you in something? Yes. One Life, I am in BTU at 1988, 300 shares, 1988 on BTU. Nice. It did exactly what One Life was calling for though, holding that 20, and now you be up $1, so that's what, 300 bucks. But I'm gonna be waiting on this JWN though. Need to make sure all these levels match up. 23 needs to just hold around that 23. And actually, let me look at the daily chart on this thing. Let's see what's the daily chart looking like on this one. Oh yeah, daily chart looks good on this one. Over here on TOS, look at this daily chart. So a pullback and a test, well, I guess a 50% retracement would be, yeah, $23 there. That's where I'll be looking. Because this is quite a bit of gap up here. So yeah, waiting on that pullback to the 23s. And then you have a $3 risk above the 20. IMPP trying to turn around and regain that VWAP, but once retail traders give up on it, they're probably looking at something else now. Like DWAC. They actually trying to make their money back now after losing. Long, Donnell says long IMPP 199. It's got a bottom here of that 185 didn't get tested yet. So I'm pretty sure that 185 is gonna need to be tested. But this is a little bit of consolidation in here. So let's see what it does. This candle. DWAC, absolutely insane. Going back up to the 101 top. Getting a little bit of short pressure right there on that small fake breakout. And this is why it's so dangerous to buy breakouts on this thing. Look at this pullback. So it broke out here, 101 up to the one, maybe a 7-cent breakout, and then pulls back that hard off that 101.19 down to the one. That's a whole dollar gone. You buy 100 shares on a breakout, you're broke right there. 1,000 shares on a breakout, you need to be rethinking your life. All right, IMPP getting back over that $2. So regaining the VWAP, will this cause retail traders to come back over here? But it is regaining the VWAP, but look at this previous 15-minute candle. Look at how much work it has to do against this fall. So it's going to have to consolidate here some more. And if it consolidates and it loses VWAP again, they're going to start losing patience with it. They're going to start just dumping. So 189 down here was the previous bottom for support. Then we got the 185 that I still think needs to be tested. But we don't have enough data for a true intraday downtrend yet. So got to gather some more data to see where this downtrend is for a possible breakout of the downtrend. All right, CYRN absolutely dumped. INDO, pretty much same pattern. VIX coming on down. That means the SPY must be reversing. Let's see if it's getting back up to this 433. Had a nice little come down to this 430, so it's holding right above that 430 level. Target 210, Donnell says on IMPP. You got 7 cents away. That's gonna be a big push. It's gonna have to consolidate. You might want to put your limit orders up there. I don't know how big your position is, but you can do a 75% out there and then have your other for a stop out somewhere down here, or you can manually stop out. But if it's gonna go up there, it's gonna be a quick pop and it's gonna drop, pop and drop. So failing the VWAP once again. VWAP is at the $2, and if it continues to do this, retail traders are not going to be trying to hold this thing. They're going to get impatient. They're going to start sweating those bullets. 198 coming on back down. I'm looking for this 185 to get that test. Want to see some consolidation right on that level. And the reason I want to see that is because it took so long during pre-market holding this level. So that's a long area of support, and then it has another one at 175. But you know, the further it goes down, we know the trend, the down trend gets stronger as well. So I'm just looking at the most recent support level there, 185. Anyway, let's jump back over here to BTU, up to $21. Daniel B is up 600 bucks. DWAC floating around here. IMMP got bought up over this over the VWAP again. So let's see, what was that original point? 205, I think. 205. Oh, I hate when they do that. This thing needs to go. If it takes too much time here, it's gonna dump. I hate when the new candle opens up and it doesn't immediately just blow up. It's gonna dump here. Let's see, what's the body of this candle? 202. Yep. Gonna go ahead and push under the body of this previous candle there. How far are you gonna go down though is the question. Are you gonna go down so far to break the 196, or will you just hold right here at the 2? If it can hold the 2, it may be okay. But another failure of that 2 isn't going to be good for it. Let's jump back over to BTU. Crushing it, man. Crushing it. Congratulations, Daniel B. I don't know if you're holding your full position. I'm pretty sure you took off something, but good play. Well played. All right, D-Wack coming on down. Took a absolute monster. So if somebody bought here at 101, they're like, man, this thing's probably gonna go back up, right? And now they're down here sitting with a $2, $3 loss here. My heart goes out to them. I know the feeling. But the problem is, if they did buy there, they were never in the green. They just bought and went straight in the red. Um, nice, Daniel B. 406, nice. I knew you were somewhere. I knew it. All right, IMPP doing what I said that I thought it would do, coming down here and cracking the bottom of this thing. So, not looking great. JWN, man, that thing come on down back to that 23 area. I am so interested. 23 and then risk a $3. So I'll be looking for this probably tomorrow to see where it lands. Because I do like it, but I do want to buy in a dip. And at least get a starter at 23. Let me take CYRN off of this thing because it absolutely got capsized. One Life said yes, DB traded BTU 20 to 21. And then DWAC 99 to $150. Nice, nice, nice moves. All right, so IMPP pulling all the way back up here again. So somebody wants this thing up. Somebody is either loading up to go lower or loading up to go higher. So we'll see the reaction up here of the break of the 205. I see 17,000 down here at the 196, but I don't see any kind. The biggest share size is at the 204 on the ask side. There's 13,000 shares there at the 204 on the ask side. I don't know if that's short or long. Could be either one, so be careful. And that's right at that 205 break point. .5, not 50. 150, 150. Oh, $100.50. Yeah, got you, got you. All right, that one's on the struggle bus. BTU. So these things made some nice moves today. SPY. What in the world happened to the SPY? Look at this. Somebody got rocked on the SPY. 431 jumped up $1. So wow, if you bought puts, you are hurting right now. It's got a top here of the 435, and it's going to continue to it's going to punch you in the mouth. Straight, let's see if it'll jump straight through 435 here. Is this a punch in the mouth? It looks like it's going to become a punch in the mouth if the shorts don't do something. Pulling back a little bit there. I don't think it's done. Let's see if the buyer's still wanting through that 435. Almost looks like a double top there. Okay, so pulling back. That was a major punch though. Credit Suite or credit Suisse, I don't know how to say this word, Suisse, raises Nordstrom's profit target to 29 from 26 after a solid Q4 beat. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna be looking for that thing over the next couple of days for an entry. Coming down here, I still want to see more of a dip on it though. I'm not impressed with this little dip here. IMPP has opened up a new candle, but is holding under the $2. It should have went up here and tested that 205 by now, but we'll see if it starts to push into this the body of this previous candle. Which it looks to be doing on the 15-minute. Hour chart not looking so great. It's got to hold up this $2. That's a big task. BTU still looking like a hungry boy, but this thing is super extended on the 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 15s. That is what is that? 15, 30, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours of upward movement. Wait, is that right? 15, 3, no, 30, 1 hour and 30 minutes of upward movement. I said 3 hours. What in the world's wrong with my math? INDO. So at least I know what I want to be watching for the close of this week. JWN around that $23. Okay, I don't see anything else on the scans as of right now. Daniel B says something is not right. RBLX, Affirm, Rivian, Peloton, and other stocks are rapidly declining. Those are the majority held by institutions. One Life, One Chance said that's great. Trades, perfect. So yeah, they, their earnings were good. They came out with strong earnings, but I noticed that too, how they dove off. Like Peloton dove off crazy. Zoom dove off crazy. Like every one of these just end up, look at where Zoom is now. 116. 116. I sold at the 125 up here. I just could not, I didn't want to hold this thing anymore. It wasn't looking good, and now the Zoom is at 116. That's insane. I would have got my whole pocket ripped out. Would have been back down 600 bucks. So I'm okay taking that 172 loss compared to where I would have been down like $300-400 today. Let's see. Let's see. IMPP. Are you giving us enough information to form a estimate of where your downtrend is now? Your intraday downtrend. It also has this overall downtrend back here. Okay. Overall, that should have been moved down a little bit more. Right there, that should be right. And it's getting kind of flat here. Those bars are kind of closing up. I don't like when they do this, when they're this cheap and then they start closing up. It gets real easy to lose money on them. All right, BTU pulling back as well. DWAC is going to probably tighten up as well. It has now, this one has enough data to see a proper breakout. This one has a nice little downtrend here. Well, that's on the 5-minute. Let me draw it on a higher time frame. So 15 minutes. Of course, it looks good on the 5-minute, but let's do it on the 15. Has a little bit of room up here to the 167 for a breakout. And then on the hour chart, also do the trend here. Well, can't yet. Not enough data yet. Well, we will see. Getting some punches out there. Sicilian, you said, what are you thinking about over there, Sicilian? DWAC over 150 cents and hold can create potential mania. Well, there's your 150 cents. Let's see if it'll get shorted down. Yeah, this is irrelevant. This one is irrelevant. Now, the 15-minute is, we'll see what it wants to do here. Has a top here of the 101.20. And we'll probably have to move this trend, so it's messing up the data. Not accurate data yet. So we'll continue to watch. IMPP holding that $2. I think it's getting ready to dump. It shouldn't be holding around the $2 like that. Pulling back off those levels. Looking for some accurate data here. Sicilian says might have to be on what Daniel B in One Life. They making $400, shaking my head. Well, Daniel B in One Life, they may be playing with a bigger stick too. IMPP, yeah, it's a trap. But yeah, Daniel B in One Life, he took 300 shares of a unless you're gonna do options plays, but if you do options plays, that's even more risky. The volatility, you got to know so much more to do the options plays. But, they just look at the market. They have their watch list built up. They know what companies have value and how those companies move, especially if they traded them over the years. And, yeah, take profit on them. That's what they're doing. Oh, man. JWN, man, just does not want to pull back, does it? Oh, well. I'm still going to be patient and wait on that pullback because I know it's going to have to. IMP has the data right there that I marked. Let's see if the higher time frames, can we mark some trends on these IMPP plays here. So we got that on the hour chart. We have an overall downtrend as well on the 2-hour or the 4-hour chart. So a lot of descending momentum about to transpire here. A lot of reasons for it to go down. And way too much competition that's going up. Look at BTU over 21 again. Again pushing out. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, I think it's getting to the point now. It's finding a little top here, and it's going to have to dump at some point here. It's looking too good for shorts. Too extended. All right, DWAC. Do we have enough information now to place a nice downtrend on it? Kinda. Let's look at this 15-minute trend line. $100 is becoming a little bit of resistance. Yeah, I think IMPP is gonna dump. BTU slowing down up here at the top. Sicilian says, what's up, Orlando? Sicilian said, what's you guys' criteria? They're looking for something with catalysts. They may be looking for a very strong uptrend. Um, they could be looking for like this play here. We wouldn't, most day trade or most people that are starting off don't consider this a scalp, but this right here is a scalp. It took a little bit of time, 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, but this is scalping. They scalped that dollar whatever $2 move right there, and they're scalping these strong upward plays there. Dane B says, Hal, what did you expect from yesterday? Joe's speech energy will only rise under his green. Oh my goodness, man. Sicilian, your great mentor is on the other channel. Your great mentor. What is Ben over there doing? Is Ben over there is he trading DWAC? Did he buy some DWAC? Let me check. Let me see what he's doing. Oh boy. BTU finally giving a little bit of pullback. Man, JWN needs to pull back and stop playing. It's playing too much. Is he even live? Yeah, I don't even see his live stream for today. Hmm. Maybe he didn't go live. I don't know. I don't see his stream right now. All right. But anyway, just keep them in mind. These energy stocks, these energy plays going up. Waiting for these dips. So I definitely keep that one. IMPP, I don't know if that one's going to be as good as the other ones be. Oh, the other thing is what Daniel B and what One Life are looking for is things that are moving dollars and not cents. Like if it moves 15 cents, it's not worth it. Like if you can't take 2 shares and make, or if you can't take like 10 shares and make $100, it's not worth it. But they've sized up on that idea. So like if it's moving $2 and they're taking 1,000 shares, it's like, you know, they just are playing dollar moves. They're not playing anything that's moving like, oh look, it's moving 5 cents. I'm trying to get this. I'm gonna get 10,000 shares for a 5 cent move. They're not doing that. That's the other thing. Oh yeah, it's a $2 stock. I'm looking for a 10 cent rip. I can buy 15,000 shares. They're not looking at that. DWAC, DWAC, man. Nice Orlando, locking in 480. Spy coming on back down. Man, that spy punched out hard and heavy, man. Mm. JWN not. I hope it finds resistance up here at this 20. 26 level so it can come down and actually dip. BTU continuing up, but finding a little bit of a flatness here at the 2120 25. May need to pull back some more. Daniel B says, I'm also watching closely CTRA for a swing. CTRA. CTRA, is that a energy play as well? Let me see what CTRA is. Cortera Energy reports fourth quarter and full year 2021 results, provides 2022 outlook and updates shareholder return strategy. Why Cabot Oil and Gas might surprise this earnings season. That was 8 days ago. When is this earnings coming out? Let's see. Go to what do I need to go to? Earnings for CTRA. Six days ago, and it's been moving up ever since. Wait a minute. Quarterly earnings, year over year, Q1 2021, Q2 2021, Q3, Q4. But that thing, what is the so the dark blue is the estimated and the light blue is the reported. Okay, got you. So they've been outdoing themselves. So Q1 they outdid themselves. Q2 they fell a little bit behind the estimations, a little bit behind, but they were right there. It's not like they were just stupidly behind. But then Q4 of 2021, the estimate was they kind of missed their estimate, but we'll see what happens in these upcoming weeks. I'm checking this on Nasdaq.com as well. That's what I'm looking at. So, yeah. Well, JWN does not want to dip for me. Oh my gosh, man. DWAC is just insane. Went up here again and failing again. At least it let the bag, if any bag holders were up here at 101, it let them out. So I guess that's a good thing. But this trend is getting steeper and steeper. Or not steeper and steeper, but flatter and flatter. The top is getting flatter and flatter. Which means there's a lot of resistance. One Life says CTRA is a wait and see gap over recent resistance. I'd expect profit taking. Oh my gosh, JWN, man. I hope it double tops here. That'll be so great. SPY, what did you end up doing? SPY back over the 34s. Holding this level on the top. Still under the overall downtrend. So yeah, top of the watch list. BTU, JWN. Some kind of way DWAC made its way back on this watch list. CTRA. I was looking at this little silver stock, but looks like it took a nice little dip down. It's just kind of been going sideways. I don't really like it anymore. Had its earnings, but not looking great. INDO continue to push down. And let me check my scans one more again. Let's see. INDO, DWAC, BKKT, BTU, SoFi. Daniel B says, one life, one chance. That's why I'm only... that's why I am only watching over 26. Will be interesting. Boy, Rivian got tore out the frame. Pushing to those new lows down there. BTU. Man. Look at this thing continuing up. I don't know if I'm going to get my little dip, but I'm going to definitely be waiting for it. All right, well, at least we know what to look at. So these are the five, well, excluding the SPY and the VIX, CTRA, DWAG. So we got 4 stocks basically on this watch for the upcoming weeks. But I'm really interested in Nordstrom. Woo! Oh my, y'all, do y'all see DWAG? Are y'all seeing this? Nah, man, it's just, man, something wrong with my head. I be seeing stuff like this sometimes. Oh well. Oh my goodness. Is this real life? Is this real life, bro? DWAC diving off of this little. This is why I said, hey, we need more information on this. We need more information on this. Oh my gosh. The Reapers are out here, bruh. Bruh. You talking about getting your soul taken? This move is from the 102 down to the 95. So it's right down here on this bottom level of $95. This is insane. Bruh. This is why we say we needed more information. I hope nobody was in that. If you were in that, you just got crucified. We just gonna call you the new savior. Oh my goodness. I literally just clicked away for a couple seconds and come back, and there's blood all in the water. I want to see how far this thing's gonna push down. Because it does not look like it's even ready to start consolidating yet. The intraday low was the 95.48. Of course, it's gonna give a bounce here, at least a little bit of a bounce. But yeah, I don't know if it's done. It's a big old red candle on the 15-minute. Let's check some other things. Is the SPY doing something like that, or is that just a DWAG thing? Okay, so the SPY hasn't done anything like that. So, man, but that is scary. If the SPY pulls a move like that, well, may not get that opportunity that I was looking for on that one. Can it push down some more? Is the question. Literally took the whole green candle out in one sweep. And now it's bouncing back. So now the point that it needs to hold is a 96.62. The body of this previous candle. Yep, that's over with. JWN is over with. I may not get that entry. It had a aftermarket high of the 27.61. Hopefully it pulls back off of that. If it just rips through that, it is gonna be gone. I want to see if it'll get continuation back to this 95.98 level. You keep it on watch and revisit in first day spike. Yeah, 1955. I want to see how it holds up though. It's got 30%. I wonder will it lose just a little bit of that? Maybe come down to maybe, like 30% or 25% and then kind of try to go up again. Because at this point, it's just too far gone. DWAC continuing to get murdered. Let's see. 96.36 is that previous low. Can it get this push out here? Will it go red on the day? It's literally right there. Like, me see what IMPP ended up doing as well. IMPP down almost to that level that I had marked, that 185 level. DWAC continuing to not spare anybody to the long side. The bottom here is the 95.38 support. Wonder, can I make $3 on a pop up off of this bottom here? I'm gonna take one share here. Oh my goodness, this thing ain't playing no games. Oh my gosh, man, this thing's gotta pop back up, right? It's gotta pop back up. Got to. I mean, that pop was what, 94.47 up, so that's $1 pop. Let's see if it can continue to push here. All the way, so that pop was from the 94.47 up to the 95. So that's $1 pop. One share would have got me $1 right there. $2, $3. Very, very nice, slow grind down for DWAC. All right. So yeah, this is the watch list. I'll post the watch list in Discord for anybody that didn't get to the stream. I'll post it in Discord. We do have a Discord. You can go out to frameworkfortune.com and get signed up. It's free, no paywalls, and get the Discord link. And I'll be dropping things there like news articles, any kind of information on, you know, just new things coming out, new investments, day trading. We also have the crypto chats in the Discord as well. So you can check all of that out. But as for me right now, I have seen what I need to see. And look at this thing coming down to what level? The 185. 185 right there. So we'll see what kind of action that well, we won't see. I'm about to go ahead and shut it down, but yeah, just keep your eyes on that 185. I guarantee that's going to be a little bit of a problem for the shorts. Let's see. BTU coming on down. That is a crazy pop back up. That would have been what, $3? $3 on one share. But with this downtrend, you can't trust it. If you didn't get this pop right here, do not expect it to come back up here to 100. That's just insanity. It's going to continue down. But yeah, appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you enjoy the content, you can hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed, you can consider subscribing. I will be back tomorrow morning with a little bit more capital to trade. Today was just observation day. You know, I'm looking for new trades. Nordstrom was looking very nice, but I'm looking for it to pull on back down under that 25. The price target that they put on it was $29. So hopefully it doesn't reach there today. If it can pull back and give a nice dip, I will be looking for entries. And of course, the energy sector itself is just hot right now. So, you know, Biden had his speech like Danny B was talking about. And yeah, just be in the know about what's going on, because there are definitely opportunities out here. Anyway, that is it for me today. I will catch you guys in the next one. I think I said everything I need to say. Yeah, I don't know if Ben is streaming today. I checked his stream. I didn't see him on, but if he is, you can check out the Framework Fortune home channel if he is streaming. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace.